want to talk to you guys about time versus money. Most of us don't treat life as valuable as it is, and then we get to the end and we ask God, God, would you please give me more life? He's like, dude, I gave you all this time. You didn't do anything with it. Why? Right? Well, because I want more time to now do those things. I understand, I get it. I just don't think that that's the reality. And I think, unfortunately, a lot of people are going to live with that regret. I don't want that. You probably don't either. So let me share this concept of time versus money that I learned. I talked to my neighbor. He's making $30,000 a month selling real estate. I'm 17, 18 at the time. I'm making $30,000 a year. That moment, I do the math in my mind, or you do it on your phone. It doesn't matter if you're not good at math. You can get the concept here. I did the math and I said, hey, you make $360,000 a year. I make $30,000 a year. So I take $360,000, 30,000 times 12 months, $360,000 divided by my $30,000 per year, which means that in 1 year of what he does, it takes me 12 years at the restaurant being a server to make that same income. So then I say, okay, that means in 36 years of him, 3 years, of what he does, takes me 36 years at a job. And I'm like, there's no way in the world I'm going to go sell 33 years of my life. And I really hope that this video gets a little bit more virality or goes viral, because I think there's so many people that are selling themselves so damn cheap that they have no idea what their brain is worth, what their lungs are worth, what their spirit's worth, what their imagination is worth. You go to rent.com and you can rent lungs today. Did you guys know that? You can rent a heart today. You can rent a brain today. Obviously, no, you cannot rent those things, okay? But what do I mean by rent.com? That's a rental site for real estate. But what's interesting today is that you can rent a person for $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month. Why? Because nobody's ever invested enough into that person for them to understand who they can be. They maybe never seen it, but at one point today, we live in a world where you're exposed to other people that are winning. So you have to, if that resonates. If it doesn't, you're probably not watching the video. If that resonates with you, you got to go seek that out. You got to go get around the people that have that life. Otherwise, you're just accepting your current life and you're living with all that regret. And all those dreams and goals you have, they're not going to happen. So go find the people that are already where you want to be. That doesn't mean they're going to want to spend time with you. You're going to have to fight for that time. You're going to have to figure out, how do I get in that room? What do I do then to make myself seen? What do I have to do to establish credibility with that person? What questions do I have to ask? How do I have to work on myself? Because there are successful people. That one piece of advice, that one association, that one mentor can absolutely change your life. And I'm a product of it. To go from making $2,000, $3,000 a month to today, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a day, right? My life has changed, but it started with me understanding that somebody else in 1 month makes what I make in 1 year. If you're a person and you're watching this video, I want to give you some hours real quick, okay? You have 40 hours a week. Let's just say you work 40 hours a week, and you do that for 45 years. That is a total of 93,600 hours that person's going to work in their career, okay? Let me give you some interesting data on this. To go from $20 an hour to $30 an hour, okay? At $20 an hour to $30 an hour, you literally save 10 years, okay, of time to make the same money. Meaning whatever you're going to make in 45 years, at $30 an hour, you make it in 30 years. So you actually save 15 years, forgive me. Just going from 20 to 30, $20 an hour to $30 an hour. You'll make the same amount of money your whole career, but 15 years sooner. Let me give you the next one. If you're at $50 an hour, you make the same income in 18 years. At $100 an hour, you make it in 9. Meaning what somebody else makes in 45 years at $20 an hour, at $100 an hour, you make that same income in 9. That's 36 years faster. At $500 an hour, you make it in 1.8 years. And then at $1,000 an hour, you make it in less than a year. I want you to think about this. What are those people doing that you can't do? Do they have more time in a day? They don't have more time in a day. Did they all start from being rich and abundant? No. Look at how many billionaires started with absolutely nothing, okay? So it's not where they start. It is where they finish. But at one point, they said, I'm going to figure this out Because my life, the one time, the one ticket, the one chance you get, one chance, one ride in this world, if you don't figure it out, you wasted it. And I don't want you to waste it. I didn't waste it. I don't want you to waste it. And I want you to change the way that you look at time versus money. There's somebody in this world that what you will make in the next 40 years of sacrifice, missing birthdays, missing dinners, missing vacations, missing personal things that you're passionate about, missing exploring the world, missing getting in the best shape of your life, missing growing your faith, missing all these things that you don't even know you're missing. You're willing to miss all those things instead of figure out how to be better, how to do better, and how to get there faster. I'm in the insurance industry. If you want to learn about how to get into the insurance financial industry and go make a 7-figure income, I could teach you how I did that. If you're not interested in that, find somebody that is doing something you're interested in, all right? And by the way, I wasn't interested in life insurance whatsoever. I was just interested in how do I get to that lifestyle as fast as possible so I can actually live my life. That's why I got into insurance. I wanted to live. I wanted to travel the world, be wealthy, all that stuff. I wanted to live life. Not work life, live life. But if it's not this, go find somebody that's where you want to be, get around that person so you can change your life because you're worth more.